How's it going, everyone? I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day today. And what's that, Timothy? What are you saying? No Pinkertons raiding you today. Ain't that awesome? What's that? You got some more? Oh, Stepsis is still stuck in the washing machine. Nice! That's exactly what I want to hear. And what's that? The final and most important thing? Wizards has finally, after 1.5 years of absolutely ignoring us and ignoring the health of the game, decided, you know what? They're gonna ban a couple of overpowered cards? That's amazing! Now we can all pretend that Wizards actually cares about us. Yeah, that seems about right. Pretend that Wizards cares. So, time has passed, everyone has already bought the sets, and Wizards doesn't care no longer, so Wizards have done the ban list. They have banned Kiki, Jiki, Invoke Despair, and Bankbuster. You know, 3 cards that should have never been in the game in the first place, but without creating blatantly overpowered cards intentionally, how are you gonna sell packs? Yeah, that's kind of the system we're working with here. In any case, without Invoke Despair, that means that the meta is gonna switch a lot. Because that means one of your best ways of removing Planeswalkers is no longer here. Which means adaptation, oh yes. And that means, well, we kind of need to use more Sheoldreds, which is technically kind of a good thing, I would like to say. In any case, this is the build that we are going to be using. We have Evolved Sleeper because of card draw, Tenacious Underdog because of haste and removal potential, Go for the Throat, Anoint of Affliction, because this is the only thing that gets that can exile nowadays. Well, except the Soul Transfer, but that's a little bit too niche and slow. Graveyard Trespasser for destroying graveyards. Urborg Scavengers, the new card that I have already... How many times have I said that this is a little bit hidden sleeper? This thing can fly, have indestructible, hexproof, haste, death touch, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, vigilance, everything, okay? This card can absolutely scale out of control under the right circumstances. And we have Helena. Oh yeah, well, Henrika, whatever, close enough. This card has Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Pretty good combo right there, plus she's actually a good card herself. Trust me, this card can do wonders in a lot of cases. In any case, Liliana, Phyrexian Arena, Sheoldreds because obvious, and Phyrexian Obliterators. Now that without Invoke Despair, Mono Black control is kind of a little bit iffy, you know. It's like you're trying to come down from a good day, and you're jittery. Yeah, that's control nowadays. It's at least for Mono Black, but Creature Black is still pretty strong. We have also Vraska and Breach the Multiverse because combo wombo and Sheoldred's obviously good stuff. 24 lands to be specific. We are using the Swamp Stone art thing, one of my all-time favorites. 1 swamp of this style, 5 Bob Ross swamps, because how can you not use Bob Ross swamps? Bob Ross lands, except red, is the best lands in the game, no questions asked. This thing from Strixhaven, and this thing from whatever expansion we're currently almost on. Oh yes. And, a little bit of Mishra's Foundries and the Abandoned Mire. Because, it's pretty good. It's sometimes useful. In any case, 24 lands to be specific, 3.2 average mana cost. And with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get a cracking and see what happens. The build is pretty strong. It's pretty decent. It can do a lot of work, okay? It can definitely do a lot of work. And, it's kind of annoying to deal with because it has resurrection properties. Also, you can put in the Juji Sky Dragons if you want. It's not exactly too hot. Get rid of Henrika and just place 2 Sky Dragons if you want. There are options, okay? There are options. This is just the base, and now you're gonna learn how to play the base. Okay, look at that! I go first 2 lands and playable stuff. Nice! Nice! I'm not even going to say that I hate this game right off the bat because I don't go first. That's a win in my book. In any case, our opponent is control and we have a suspiciously high amount of do-nothing currently. Okay, okay. Well, admittedly, he's also playing interesting. I'm going to just do this to establish dominance. There's also a chance that he has ways to resurrect that little boyzo right there. So, you know, gonna go for it like that. In any case, do it like this and see what happens. It's not like I'm trying to bait him too hard with the Evolved Sleeper over the Scavenger, but, you know, it depends. It really does depend on what he does here. And go for Zitroto. Okay, okay. Very, very impressive, said probably no one ever. Okay, now we're definitely those scavengering. And let's start by exiling this. We get nothing from this, so I don't exactly care. But this could be a 4-4 next turn. That's gonna be pretty... Oh my! Okay, we're playing in some kind of strange late game-ish build. In which case, well, I can just do this. And that's, well, that's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty good, because look at this. Additional... Yeah, look at that. That's a 5-5 suddenly. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Good stuff. The synergy is kind of wild, as you can see. The synergy is absolutely off the charts right here. And chances are I'm gonna only use this on 6 or 7 mana because I want to draw cards with this. Because this guy has not done anything, okay? We actually have a draw advantage against him, but he still kind of has a... Yes, I knew. I knew that this is gonna happen. I knew. This is why I said I'm gonna exile stuff. Because, you know, it's the easiest play in the multiverse to see that that's happening. And considering that just happened, I honestly think I can get away with playing a bunch of creatures. Oh, yes. And that's why... Ooh, cut down. Cut down. Okay, well, that's honestly fine. In any case, give me that companion. Yeah. So, my trick here is, by the way, not the fact that I know this game, not the fact that I have played this game a lot, but it's just the fact whenever you see someone play a companion, they usually try to combo with it. And if it's not Selesnya enchantments, chances are they want to use the companion as an easy shield block. Well, and just an easy block and as something that they can resurrect. Usually through restoration. So, that's a little bit of a thing you should probably remember, Oh! He's gonna go for the Vraska. He's not going for the Vraska. Ain't that wild? Okay. The target creature becomes an artifact. Well, that's a creature. That's annoying. But I can do this. I can do this without any problems whatsoever. And I can draw a card and ooh. You know what? Not even bad. Not even bad. Again, I'm happy about the evolving sleepers. Just keep on being damaged, my little son right there. That's right, little bro. Get clapped, my boy. Ah, man, nothing beats playing. What? Hello? Scusi? Okay, not gonna lie, did not exactly expect this, but on the other hand, who cares? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hexproof? Hexproof my Labidia. Yeah, they actually, my dude, you understand this actually plays in my favor, kind of, technically a little bit. It's not like Death Touch works on Planeswalkers, and yes, your boy is smart enough to know that Death Touch doesn't work on Planeswalkers. Ain't that the wildest thing you have ever seen in your life? I know stuff. Yes, I know, it's kind of hard to imagine at times, but it is what it is. In any case... Oh, do I just drop another one of these? Well, no, first things first is probably going to tag this. Haha, he's gonna run out of cards so bad. Oh no. Oh no, Anichan's running out of cards. Oh, so sad. Oh, so sad. Okay, I'm gonna drop this bad boy because reasons. I don't even think I'm honestly attacking, because what do I care about this thing, honestly, right? I don't. That's kind of like the sauce here, right? I just don't actually care about this thing. No, actually, I'm gonna attack. Yeah, actually, yeah, yeah. This is a 4/4, so you know I'm gonna attack. Oh yeah, and now dude, look at this. 3 mana, 3 3s. Now it's 4 4s and 5 5s because of Vraska synergy. This is amazing. This is so amazing. Oh, cycling the. Why is he? Do you think he's? Is there a shot at this absolute plebeian just drops Mommy Atraxa. Are we living in that world, boys? I don't know. Are we living in that world? Ooh, here we have another Sheoldred. Nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this because honestly, who cares? And now I'm gonna get Vigilance. Hot stuff. It's gonna be even better. Oh, the combo potential here is just so ridiculously amazing. Like, look at this. Look at this. What can this guy do? Absolutely nothing. He doesn't have a graveyard even. I mean, yeah. I also was actually not thinking about this one too much, but you know, it's fine. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it doesn't get Vigilance because it's not the flip side. Yeah, good enough. In any case, he has 5 HP left. Now he has 3 HP left. Unless he Vrats. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. Pretty much that. And still we had a Vraska out. And again, with 3 HP we can just blitz the Tenacious Underdog, and it's still all good in the hood. Man, that's just the best stuff ever. This is the best game I have ever played. You see, this is why I absolutely just love Magic. This is why Magic is the best game in the universe. Look at that, the developers love us. Only took 1.5 years until, you know, the boxes were sold, until they actually implemented bans on the cards that were blatantly overpowered. Magic, best game in the universe. Absolutely. Nothing can ever convince me. See that? Going first. Again. That's right. Thank you, Wizards Entered, for rigging my games in the right direction this time. I know it must be hard, because, you know, I flippity, floopity, boppity, boopity a lot when it comes to you. But no, at the end of the day, I love you if you do exactly what I tell you. Otherwise, I hate you and I'm gonna leave you like your father. I think that's a fair argument, though. In any case, do I actually drop... Well, now I don't have a choice to not drop it. I actually wanted to bump up the Evolving Sleeper. Oops. Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. If he removes the Evolving Sleeper, that just means meat for the Urborg. Good stuff, good stuff. And we still have a Vraska, we still have Sheoldred, Tenacious Underdog is a thing. We have this. Oh! Oh! Yo! Unbelievable! Okay. Man! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack. No, I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna play a Tenacious Underdog, though. Because there's a good chance he removes this, and then I can still block with that, and it makes sense. Okay, good. Let's see what happens. Dude, this guy's playing Voice of the Blessed. Every time I see someone stupid enough to play Voice of the Blessed in Standard, I instantaneously think about only one thing. Wizards is trying to put me in a corner. They're trying to stop us. They cannot deal with the amount of absolute, you know, everything that we perform. So, they try to stop us. Oh, look at that, we got the thing. Okay, time to do this, and oh, voila. Oh, beautiful, ain't it? -2, and there we go. All your hopes, all your dreams mean nothing. They mean, it's nothing. Also, then we have a Sheoldred, so yeah. Admittedly, you know, we do exile the graveyard, and Sheoldred does have graveyard things, but you know, it's fine because it's removal anyway. If he uses his whole turn to get rid of Vraska, also not bad, because we still have Evolving Sleeper, and there's a very strong shot that we draw in the next 2 cards 1 land, which means we can evolve Sleeper 2 times, which is a huge boon, honestly. So there we go. No idea what this does. Okay, now I understand what it does. It does stupid things because it's made by stupid people. Ha. Ha 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 ha. In any case, well, I can't get rid of this, by the way. We currently have absolutely nothing that actually deals with that. So, do I maybe Sheoldred? Nah, we pump it. Again, huge chance for no second land. Wowie woo-wah. Okay. We're kind of in a bad position. Like, we can... Ossification? Oh, yo, Ese, what you doing? What you doing there, friend? Not liking that one bit, but we do have Henrika, which is gonna kind of solve all our problems. Plus, it's not that he can actually... Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, okay, kind of low on that shrizzled HP. Okay. Okay, suddenly it's fine. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have a way to deal with this, because you know what, this is fine. I might even survive. I might even survive, boys. I ain't joking. Oh my... Dude! Every single time you see someone stupid enough to play Voice of the Blessed, you know it's gonna be an uphill battle, because Wizards is like, okay, you see this absolute inbred creature feature? Yeah, they need a win. They need a win. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy noises about this. This is just stupid. What do I do? Do I play Sheoldred? Sheoldred doesn't do anything. I can play this, technically. And now I can play this, and I can actually go for, sack, I think. Or I can go for a transform. I think I must go for a transform, though, right? Yep, because that's gonna be that touch. Okay, what a time to be alive. Okay, I can also attack with this, though, because, you know, it's 1 exile, so that's kinda useful. This is problematic, though. Okay. I get rid of this. I can't even get rid of this. He's just not gonna attack with 1, right? Oh, man! Voice of the Blessed into a useless missionary. Like, how do these people expect to win games? They can't... Wait, you see what I mean? This guy's an idiot! The damage oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, because, you know, loser literally has the solutions to everything. This is the worst game I have ever played in my life. This is why people hate Magic. Garbage, triple F tier trash. I'm barely playable even, you know? Admittedly, is it me or the game actually runs smoother? There's less stuttering, it seems like, which is kind of strange. You think Wizards well, I say that, and the waiting after the game takes like 50 trillion years, but you know, you get my point, you get my drift, boys, right? Maybe it's a little bit better. Who honestly knows? Who honestly knows? Performance, still a solid F tier. Yo, why is everything about Magic F tier, if we're being completely honest? And now we're playing against Licky. Yeah, Licky. Oh, look at that! Wouldn't that be crazy good to have in the last game, huh, Wizards? But I didn't get any of that, huh? Well, yeah, I just didn't get it. No sweet MacGuffin sus. Dude, I could have won that so hard. But he played a thingamajig. Wandering Empress. That was... Oh, this seems problematic, to say the least. Well, we do have a Phyrexian Obliterator, but he's going first with super aggro. So, you know, there's always that sad chance for the last dance. Okay, do it like this. And then we're gonna see what happens. We can win. Yeah, we can win. We don't have Phyrexian Obliterator, man, because Mishra's found... Woo! He's slow, boy. He just did the slow thing. Nice. That's exactly what I want. Because this allows me to drop Liliana, and this is almost the equivalent of a win. Okay. And remember, after every forced loss, there comes a bright win. Yeah. Ooh, you think that's big, you think that's juice, you think that's... Yo, you can't... Dude, my dude, you can't even actually play all of that at the same time. Okay, well, whatever. Do it like this. do it like this, and we should be fine. We should be absolutely Gucci. Oh yeah, we got the Phyrexian Obliterator, we got the Breach the Multiverse, and we got one more minus from this. He had the disdainful stroke. Yo, can you imagine a world where your opponent just actually legit has disdainful stroke? I personally cannot. In any case, this is called the Phyrexian Obliterator. I don't know why that... Unbelievable! Okay, minus 2 it is. Minus 2 it is. The moment he starts drawing more lands than anything, we win. We have a lot of HP. This is the weakness of Soldier Tribal. Well, I would say that would be bad by normal circumstances, but he literally has not a single shred of sauce left. So you know what? It's actually beautiful. This is actually exactly what we wanted. Admittedly, he can always play this, which is kinda annoying, and draw a card still, but, you know, maybe we draw removal. Maybe. Land, and another one. Yo, this guy's just playing multiple of those things? Okay, so this doesn't matter, but we do have Sheoldred. Dude, this is problematic. Do I just Tenacious Underdog him now until infinity and beyond? If I get a... Okay, so yeah, he's defending, obviously, and he's attacking at the same time. Which is good, because this allows me to liquid Sheoldred right there. Okay, I kind of like this. I think that's a... Wait! What are the chances that this loser... It's a Wandering Empress, isn't it? It must be a Wandering Empress. Also, huh? Is that a thing that happens? There's no shot that is not a Wandering Empress. There is literally no world where that is not a Wandering Empress. I can't attack with Sheoldred. If I do, I lose. Oh, okay, that's peculiar, not gonna lie. Well, it's not like that does tremendously a lot, honestly, here. I can also just wait with this. There's no reason to rush too much, right? He is being a little bit facetious and... Ooh, okay. So, what now? Well, this is 100% a play. He can't... there's no shot he plays enough, right, here? Right? He does that, he can't even attack. Okay, there's a slight chance we do... No, actually... No, yes! No, but he can't attack with 5. That's like the big sauce thing, right? That's the big ticket item here. He can't attack with 5. Okay. Dude, why are you playing the Soaring City? Are you like moronic or something? Yo! Stop! That's a lot? He's not... He's probably... Oh, he's buffing that? Interesting. There's no Wandering Empress, man, so what? If he has a battle trick, I admit defeat. If he has a battle trick, I admit defeat. And he has a battle trick. Wow! Are you kidding me? We got won by this garbage? We completely just got obliterated by this loser because he got the welcome down? And then dude, this is so insane. Look at this. This guy has drawn so many cards and yet he has 0 lands. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Man, we should have never lost against this without... Man, our draws, we just didn't get enough removal. We just did not get enough removal, sadly. We did not get enough block and we did not get enough removal. Imagine that. Imagine a sad world like that. Dude! Dude, that guy just got the welcome and then he just... He literally every turn dropped a creature. And then 2. Which is stupid! If you're in that situation, you drop the welcome, and you're dropping 2 creatures per turn with 0 cards in hand, you're an idiot! You're an idiot! Because you're gonna say... He never drew 2 lands in a row. He never drew 2 lands in a row. And yeah, dude, he just never drew 2 lands in a row. What kind of stupid luck is that he never drew 2 lands in a row? The moment he does that, he would have lost. Ah, that's just salt to the wound. Oh boy. Well, whatever. Garbage game. Everyone knows that. In any case, yeah, sure. Play the Tenacious Underdog. This looks kind of good if we can get... Wait, we have a Mishra's. I should probably get rid of these Mishra's Foundries, considering how often they are kind of destroying my groove, you know? They're kind of destroying my jazz. Okay, anyway. Also, this guy is gonna just... Wait, he can't Kiki Jiki, so what can he even do at this point? Huh. Well, he can take a little bit of damage. But still gonna be able to drop Sheoldred. I think he's gonna try and deal with Evolving Sleeper. With 2 lands, 3 lands, still not kind of... Whoa! Okay. Questionable, sus, big question mark, but you know what? It's fine. In any case, might as well attack with the Tenacious Underdog. Just deal a little bit of damage. Yeah, that's right. You block it, small son. Gotta love it. Okay, let's see what happens. He's losing HP, and this is not exactly good. And I have another one. Okay, well, you know how it is. You win some, he just drew more things that draw him cards to lose faster. Amazing. Okay. Seemingly, yes, Wizards is definitely on the side of your boy this time. And that's good! Your boy deserves unfair advantages. Because I'm a moron. So, I definitely need some of that sauce. Okay, well, it looks... Dude, are we seriously doing this? Yeah, it looks like we are. I like how we didn't actually... Wait, I can attack with everything. YOLO! You need to block. Yeah, you need to block. Oh no, ain't that a tragedy? Ain't that just the saddest thing you have ever seen in your life? You dropped a 3-cost plus 1/1 vampire creature. I have never been so disgusted in my life. But then again, honestly, I should maybe do vampire. No one likes vampires, sadly. The age of the vampire is gone. Also, seriously, did you just not attack with the duelist? Weak. Oh, he did a thing. Well, that's actually... Dude, maybe vampires do have a future. Well... I take it back. I take it back. Maybe they don't. Maybe, no, not looking like it, Chief. Oh, boy. Man, he almost popped off, though. He almost did pop off, but... He didn't tag... Well, you know, the advantage was heavily stacked in my favor. Heavily stacked in my favor. Also, remember, if you want favor of the gods, if you want to find true love, if you want to find what makes your heart pump, if you want your life to become 200 billion% better, remember, all you have to do is just join the join button on YouTube or join the Patreon. And support your boy. Oh yes, my aura is better than anyone in Hunter x Hunter, okay? Meruem has literally nothing on your boy, okay? I like a Don Fritz, only way less family issues, okay? You know, we can do it. Trust me, I can make you whole. You know, it's just a one-time donation, wink wink, and after you forget to remove it, wink wink. That's right. That's right. Eternal absolution, love, and all of that jazz can literally be right there at your fingertips. You just need to believe. You just need to believe. In any case, our opponent is playing stuff. I don't think he's blocking. Yeah, that's right. He ain't blocking. He ain't blocking, but I got removal. So, he goes first, which is... Oh, wow, that is a lot of MacGuffins. Well, in any case, this game is gonna turn into... Oh, who Sheoldred's first, I wonder? And it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so, I dropped this, but I don't have anything to sack for it. Useless MacGuffin. Nice. -1. Well, now I can actually sack something for that, so, you know, maybe not the end of the world. Just partially. Yeah, partially. In any case, I need to find my Sheoldred, and I need to find it fast, because currently it's not looking like your boy has a lot of life left in him. Okay? Tenacious Underdog. Okay, things are just getting worse and worse. That's a lot of lands, said probably someone ever. Okay, how do I do this? I can't actually do anything. That's the worst part about this. I'm just gonna lose a little bit of HP and that's it. Target creature gets +2 to... Yo! Wait, you were supposed to do it for... Well, like... Never stood a chance, boys. What a time to be alive. What an absolute glorious time to be alive. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine a game where we actually stand a chance because of reasons? No, I also can't. Ain't that great? Oh yes, 2 Vraskas. Literally all of the worst draws possible to man have been achieved. Now, I'm not saying that's a talent. But yeah, how about concede? How about them potatoes? Let's go! Ask me, did I like the match, Wizards? Ask me, did I enjoy my match? Please, please do. Please, please do. They didn't, sad. Oh, they did. Dude, this... Currently our games are amazing. We can't do anything. Our opponent can't do anything. We can't do anything. Our opponent can't do anything. Ain't this great? I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a pattern emerging, which is fine. Let me text though. There we go. And let's see, we get to go first. Not a single 2-drop, but you know what? I ain't complaining. Because I know that Wizards has a I knew that Wizards has a plan for me because this is garbage. Even without lands, we will still probably win. Unless he drops 2 more of these. Oh boy. Well, actually, this is kind of... Dude, do you think he's gonna go for the Liliana? Because that's smart. That's smart. That's actually smart. I'm afraid of smart. He did. Oof. Okay, Wizards. Your boy needs a land. Okay? Right, that's not a land. Oh! Why? Wizards! No one enjoys not getting lands. Your system is shit. You should feel bad about yourselves. Why can't we just have lands when we want them? Why is this absolute buffoon moron noob actually capable of playing the game? Explain to me. How is this okay? I'm missing another land drop. You stupid incompetent shit game. How is this okay? How is this skill? How is this anything useful? Look at this. This drooling buffoon is gonna actually win the game. Why? He can't even put the thing on the correct stuff because he's that stupid. Well, actually, I guess he did fine. He got actually one. Okay, who cares? Who literally cares? I have 2 lands. And I wasn't even given a single... Wow, what a time to be alive. Is he gonna sag this? He shouldn't, honestly. He sacks it. Well, I guess he wants the advantage because it's kind of big. But sacking it, just for the brutal catcher for the Tenacious Underdog, like, bruh, come on. Oh yeah, Wizards, this is great. 2 lands, 11 draws, and 1 2-cost card to play. What a time to be Oh! The game change. Yeah, that's the concede button right there. The game change. Wow! Wizards, you see this garbage? This is why no one wants to watch your shitty game on Twitch. Because no one wants to see the winner get decided by luck. There's no such thing as the best Magic player based on skill. Because this game is fundamentally based on luck. The person with the most luck is gonna 100% win the game. If your starting hand is bad and your opponent's starting hand is good, it doesn't matter what kind of a dingus who's missing the frontal cortex of his brain you put against a 5 times world champion, the greatest PC intelligence in the world. They're still gonna lose because of the hand difference, okay? Stupid ass game. Absolutely pathetic. And this is why no one wants to watch you on Twitch. This is why you can't even break like 10k viewers. I'm pretty sure you're actually view botting, by the way, your 6k viewers right now. Indie development company. That's because no one wants to watch this garbage. You know who have been historically the best Magic players in the world? Cheaters. Yeah. Cheaters. The best people who play Magic are always cheaters. Every competitive Magic player who has been on the top sooner or later gets revealed as a cheater. You know why? Because that's the only way to make yourself consistent in this dog shit game. By cheating. And you wonder why your esports is garbage and no one cares about it. Because it's absolutely amazing. Actually, we are getting a free lifelink here, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Imagine if this copied every piece of text. Now that would be next level. That would be next level. And ossification. I wonder on the Liliana or... Ooh, okay. That's fine. I guess I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. Not the best, but you know, I want to deal damage. I want to deal damage with the ability to set up. So, you know, options. He did nothing. What a play, what a time to be alive even. Okay, let's do it like this. And now let's just take this out. Okay, good. And now let's just do this. If we can bump next turn, it's gonna be amazing. So are we just winning because our opponent has nothing? Wow. I honestly can't believe people are watching me do this garbage. Well, yeah, and there we go. He surrendered because he literally had nothing to play. Wizards. What a time to be alive. And there are people who are unironically stupid enough to believe that you can misplay in this game, okay? You know why I don't... You want to know my secret? You know what? Or you want to know my secret why I don't care about misplays? It's pretty simple, okay? It's pretty simple. Because misplays don't matter. On average, 1 in 10 misplays maybe will actually lead you to a lost game. Maybe. The only misplays that on average actually can make you lose are if that misplay is so hard that it means that you have essentially skipped your turn and your opponent has gotten like a free turn because of that. Anything less than that does not matter. It does not even impact the game whatsoever, okay? So yeah, this is why I don't care about misplays, because misplays simply put don't matter almost ever. Good stuff, good stuff. In any case, you boys, you ready to lose? Actually, we had 2 losses in a row, so it's gonna be 2 wins in a row, maybe. This guy just mulliganed down to 4 cards. He's playing Schmagro aggro. I got 4 lands. I don't have a 2 whoa. Okay. I mean that's kind of big cheese, but we just got a Tenacious Underdog, so I guess big cheese doesn't matter. Whoa! That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, on the other hand, I do have stuff that does things. And one of those big stuffs is the ability to destroy your graveyard. So, good luck resurrecting, my dude. Good luck resurrecting, my dude. Oh no! Ain't that sad? No resurrection. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wizards. Wizards, thank you. Best game. What the F? I suddenly love Magic. What can I say? Magic is the best game in the world! exiled, suddenly, said someone. And there we go. Tenacious Underdog got exiled, but that's not even a problem, honestly. Okay, so what now? You have 6 life, no graveyard. What now? Okay, you're gonna do things. Okay, very cool, very impressive. You know what's the downside though? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna drop Sheoldred, and now I'm just gonna attack with this alone. Yep, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Dude, you gotta love Phyrexian Obliterator because of this. It's just such an absolutely 100% unfair dumb card. He actually, dude! He left 2 white lanes in the Sanctum Blocked and called it a day. Insane! Absolutely insane. Oh, you can't make this up sometimes. Man, this is just too good, you know? This is just absolutely too good. Well, now let me just play Vraska. Dude, man, does anyone like how absolutely much skill this took? I love it. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sacrifice it for mana? Also, this is one of the coolest starts in the game. Probably. Oh, but it's fine. In any case. Wait, he just sacked it for no reason. Well, I guess it's fine. What do you think? It can lose 2 games in a row and not win 2 games in a row? Dude, this guy got so absolutely just forced lost, it's not even funny. The last game before this one was less of a forced loss than this one. Jeez! Man, the forced losses are absolutely just out of control, what can I say? Like, Wizards have gotten so good on not giving you even the slightest shot at winning a game you're not supposed to be intended to win. It's insane. Turbo Turtles bot. 100 botto. In any case, I really need to ditch one Mishra's Foundry because this is getting annoying. It's happening way too often, Wizards, okay? It's happening way too often. Stop. No one likes you. Anyway, mono red, huh? Okay. That just means he has removal. But it's not like I can actually counterplay it by not playing the Evolved Sleeper. We want to get the 4 mana, we want to drop the Sheoldred, and then we want to survive. That's how you win against mono red. Pretty simple. Whoa! Not mono red, huh? Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing else I can actually use it on, so good enough. Okay, so what are my plans? They're probably something along the lines of never get a 4th land and then just lose. Okay. Oh, also, this got alchemied, I think. I didn't check the alchemy changes because, honestly, I could not care less about the alchemy changes, okay? The alchemy changes can just go and do whatever the hell they want. They're garbage, and I don't care. Oh, I really don't care. Okay, so if we get a land, we win. But again, I'm kind of on the... I'm not probably going to get a land train. Oh, the alchemy change was removing haste from this, huh? And there we go. The pyre. Doesn't matter too much. You know, you're going to get a little bit... I guess that's a good card because you do get a little bit out of it. But hey, it's very non-impressive lure. Plus, I'm dealing damage to him. More damage! Hopefully he doesn't play his own Sheoldred. Hopefully he doesn't have a solution to my Sheoldred. Hopefully we get a... Oh! Mamma mia! Spicy meatball! Okay, okay. Attack with everything. Ah, come on! Grow a pair, loser. Well, loser or not, there's a Phyrexian Obliterator. There we go. There we go. And now I'm gonna attack, and what are you gonna do about it? You probably should be blocking, sweet prince. Okay, there we go. That's not bad even. That's not bad. He can still exile stuff, but who cares? Who cares, right? In any case, oh, let's see. Ooh, now we can be the big bad boy on the block, huh? Okay, okay. But actually, I don't care about being the big bad boy on block. I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm gonna... yeah, sure, get rid of that because it's annoying. And now I'm just gonna attack with everything because reasons. And it seems like he has taken life for what it is. It's okay, Mr. Bot. You were... Oh! Okay, it's been a while since I have seen anyone try to feud. Well, no, actually, we saw it yesterday. Yesterday, someone already tried to use the melding. And, well, they actually succeeded. Which was stupid. They actually completely OTK'd us, which was insane. But I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Checking phone. Nothing. Okay, he gained 1 life for this. That's amazing. And another Phyrexian Obliterator. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Okay, so let me just do this. You gotta love Phyrexian Obliterators, man. It's such a card. It's just such a card. It's so on point, you know? It was just ridiculously on point. Good. Good. New meta, new bans, new everything. You gotta love it. Okay, I'm switching out one Mishra's Foundry because it's getting a little bit annoying. It's getting a little bit frustrating that I cannot drop Phyrexian Obliterators on exactly turn 4. So, Wizards, please stop. Again, this is the concept of special lands, if anyone doesn't know about it. If you put in one not basic land, you will always almost guaranteed draw it. Because if you put in a land that's not a basic one, you know, that has a special effect, Wizards thinks that you want to play it no matter what, right? So it's gonna always be in your opener hand or close to it, because Wizards thinks that you want to play it no matter what. So if you're playing mono or something that has a lot of color requirements, you're technically kind of screwing yourself over a lot in a lot of cases. If you do it if you put in special lands like that, because you're gonna ruin your land base, because Wizards is always gonna draw you that card. So you know, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. If you have 2 lands of that kind, there's a 50% chance that you're gonna have one in the opener hand. If you have 3 lands of that kind, there's almost a 100% chance that you're gonna have exactly that land in the opener hand. Oh, it's very predictable and it's very frustrating in a lot of cases, but sometimes you can use it and it's pretty good. Oh, look at that, a naturalist. Let's go. Oh man, exiling here feels bad, man, but you know, I can't let that card slide. It's just too powerful, okay? And I can actually play this. No, actually, he has a cage effect. Everyone should be smart enough to understand it. There we go. Okay. So that just happened. And let me just... yeah, I'm gonna Sheoldred. Even though Phyrexian Arena seems really on point currently. But let's deal a little bit of damage, right? And he doesn't actually have it. Or he's just going for double mana and then gonna go for another ossification. He actually didn't have it, and he just dealt more damage to himself. What a time to be alive. I like it. I like it a lot. And he just conceded. Impressive. Okay. So that's pretty impressive. Who would have ever expected that? Well, what now? They're kind of winning. Okay, so what? We currently have like a 60% win rate? That means that the video title can be 40 wins, 0 losses. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. No, 45 wins, 0 losses. Amazing. Yes! Best video name yet. Hey, what? You either make a video name that people click on or they don't click on it. It is what it is. Clickbait is an integral part of YouTube. No one has succeeded without doing it. You know, everyone sooner or later comes to understand, well, you know what? Yeah, you probably want to do that. It is what it is. Life is pain. What can I say? Also, we're playing against Tempo Blue with Blue Sun's Twilight? What? Okay, so you're telling me if I'm pumping up the Evolved Sleeper, I could actually lose because he's just gonna Blue Sun's Twilight it away from me. Or he's potentially gonna Phyrexian Obliterator the Blue Sun's Twilight, which is gonna be even more insanity. Well, we have 5 lands. Is he gonna play a Djinn? No, which means he's Giga Smart. He's gonna play a Djinn with protection. Wow, what a next level play. But if you are a viewer of mine for a longer time, you probably have already heard me say this before, and I will say it again. If you get Evolving Sleeper down early against someone who's playing mono blue, you can actually win. Because this card is, you know, there's no counter-spelling this card, right? Well, you technically can counter-spell it, but you get the point, right? You get the point. There's no counter-spelling this card. Because, one, it's not that valuable. Well, at least most blue tempo players think like that. And then you can just draw cards infinity a lot with it, and then you can just remove your opponent's cards slowly because you outvalued them. Again, remember, blue tempo... Oh, he actually went for it. Blue tempo is only good. Djinn? Yep, he has a perfect hand, everyone. Everyone just give it up for Mr. whatever this loser's name is. He got it. Wizards did it. They gave him El Perfecto Hando. And another Djinn. Wow. And wow, Thrill of the Sky. Wow. Did you ever... Yeah, I exactly, by the way, expected this to happen. I'm not gonna lie. This is exactly what I expected to happen, because this is just how the game is. And now he has a counter spell. Wow! Wow! And guess what? Guess what next turn he's doing? He's either killing me, or he's casting this instant again. Because it's a crime to allow mono tempo blue players to run out of cards. A third Djinn. Are you actually kidding me? There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, dude, this is the worst. Mono tempo blue should be just banned and deleted off the game. Prove me wrong. You pro tip, you can't. You literally cannot. This is by far, without question, the worst build ever. You literally play only against this crap when the opponent has a perfect hand, because Tempo Blue is just garbage that literally does nothing. It literally cannot win games unless it has a perfect hand. Unless you have three lands into 4 lands, by the way, a Djinn, multiple cards that counterspell control the board and pressure at the same time, you're never winning a single game. Blue Tempo is garbage. Blue Tempo is the highest tier of shit that you can ever play in this game. Okay? It literally is. There's no excuse for it. And if you play Blue Tempo, I'm gonna leave in the comments a link to how to tie a noose, because you probably need it. There's this very neat thing about, you know, England, and they have, you know, a body weight calculator. How long does the rope need to be? You know, it's great. It's great. That's probably going to be the best tool you have ever used in your life. 10 out of 10. In any case, Skeever Might. What a time to be alive. That's a problem. That's the strongest opener for anything that you're going to ever play that has that. Oh my god, are we for real? Okay, well, a classic opener with not a single 2-cost card. Everyone, can you guess what's happening here? Do I have a cold? You know, I can feel it at the back of my throat, you know, the thing when the nose is. Maybe I should drink my herbal tea or whatever. Dude, am I gonna lose against such a goddamn imbecile? Oh no! Am I actually gonna lose against such a goddamn imbecile? Look at this dude. Oh no. Is it really gonna happen? No. No. Dude. Okay, there we have it. That was expected. Another one. Yo, this guy's a lit. Oh no. Okay, what now? Well, at least I can destroy it. But then again, 5. I'm just gonna lose, aren't I? I'm literally gonna lose because Wizards like. Competitive game, my boys. Competitive game. What a great competitive game and whatnot. Absolutely the most competitive thing that I have ever seen in my life. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Wizards. 10 out of 10. You know, why give me the 1-cost cards and 2-cost cards if you can just, you know, cuck me up like there's no tomorrow, Chief? You know, why not? Why not? Wow. Great. Feeling amazing there, Wizards. What a great experience that was, in fact. Okay, now it's not going to be 45 wins and 0 losses. It's going to be 69 wins and 0. No, wait, everyone knows 69 wins is impossible. Oh boy, no, it's going to be 69 wins, 420 losses. Oh, wait, no, that's a bad rating. Oh no! Anyway, opponent goes first. Dude, Wizards! Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Give me early game, you stupid shill company. If he drops a 2-cost, he dropped a 2-cost. Goes first, drops a 2-cost. At least I have 3 mana this time. Hey, but yeah, I don't feel good about it because, dude. Well, there is a small chance that he plays nothing now. And it actually came through. Wow. Didn't expect that, really, but hey. Is it time to win? I think it's time to win, boys. I think it's time to win. You can't you can't sacrifice. That's, by the way, a super dangerous card. No one's using it. Sacrifice legendary creatures you control, get +1/0 and indestructible. That's honestly absolutely huge, okay? That's honestly absolutely huge. Wait, VOD 2? Yeah, VOD 2. Okay, I almost forgot what the VOD on that thing was. But this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Okay, and now I can do this, and what do we want? Probably you. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. In any case, Jarad? Is there a world where this guy actually gets to play Jarad? Yo, he just exiled my graveyard. That's not cool. That's not cool. In any case, yeah, exile my graveyard, my sweet dear summer child. I'm gonna ditch the Obliterator. Even though that may not be the smartest choice in the multiverse, I think I'm gonna do it. My god, I will do it, because I cannot allow myself to not get extra super value from Liliana, okay? That's just out of my realm of understanding. Stop exiling my graveyard, I kinda need that thing, okay? Well, whatever. Drop it like it's hot. Man, look at this. Again, it's not the smartest thing, by the way, to +1 there, you know? But man, I can't. When Liliana gets this much value, I just love it. Because I know my opponent is mad. You see that? Imagine how mad he was. And that's only what Liliana can do. Liliana just gets people so riled up when the 3-cost Liliana has so much value. Oh, that's the greatest win of them all. Honestly, it's just the greatest feels-good man win that you have ever seen in your entire life. Let's see what we get. And nothing. Wow, no one cares the card. Nice. In any case, well, we have a positive win rate. Yay. Most games were garbage. Yay. And, well, that's pretty much it. Again, you can swap a couple of things around. A lot of you will not look like Henrika, but I adore Henrika because she's scrumptious. You know what I'm saying? In any case, this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye bye. And I need like let's see. 10 more seconds until the 1 hour mark, boys. Let's look at the Phyrexian Obliterator. Ah, what an absolutely, without question, beautiful card. Have I ever told you the time that I